Hello everyone and welcome back to Curious Bree. Today I'm going to take you through a fascinating story from our history behind the festival season of Navratri and the epic battle between Goddess Durga and Mahishasur. But before we dive in to how Durga defeated Mahishasur, we need to understand who Mahishasur was, where he came from, and why he became such a powerful force that even the gods were terrified. If you are new to the channel, you know what exactly to do. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications. So let's go back to the origins. It all started when two sisters, Diti and Danu, daughters of the great sage Daksha. Diti gave birth to a race being known as the Daityas, and her sister Danu gave birth to the Danavas. These were two powerful demonic races known for their strength, cunning, and desire to control the universe. Now, among the Danavas, there were two brothers who stood out, Ramba and Karamba. They had an insatiable hunger for power, and to fulfill their ambitions, they decided to perform an intense austerity to gain divine boons. Ramba worshipped Agni, the god of fire, while Karamba chose Varuna, the god of water. As the two brothers deepened their meditation, Indra, the king of gods, began to feel threatened. He knew that if these brothers succeeded, they would become too powerful, and he couldn't let that happen. So in a desperate attempt to stop them, Indra transformed himself into a crocodile and crept into the waters where Karamba was meditating. Without warning, Indra attacked Karamba and killed him. When Ramba learned of his brother's death, he was devastated. Filled with grief and rage, he considered ending his own life. But Agni, moved by Ramba's devotion and meditation, appeared before him and stopped him from taking such a drastic step. Instead, Agni granted him a powerful boon, a son who would be indomitable, a being so powerful that could conquer the entire universe. Not long after, Ramba in his grief wandered the earth and met Mahishi, a female buffalo. Overcome by a strange attraction, Ramba and Mahishi united, and from their union, Mahishasur was born. Mahishasur was no ordinary being. He was part buffalo and part Danava, inheriting immense strength from both sides. As he grew up, he became a very terrifying force driven by an insatiable hunger for power. But Mahishasur wasn't satisfied with strength alone. He wanted immortality. So he again meditated to Brahma, the creator of the universe, and performed severe austerities until Brahma, pleased with his meditation, appeared before him. When Brahma appeared, Brahma offered him a boon. Mahishasur, in his arrogance, asked that no man or god should be able to kill him, but Mahishasur, underestimating the power of a woman, added a condition: he could only be killed by a woman. In his mind, no woman could ever pose a real threat to him. Brahma granted his wish, and Mahishasur, armed with his new power, began his reign of terror. He led an army of demons, spreading destruction and chaos everywhere he went. Even the gods were no match for him. Indra, Shiva, Vishnu, they all tried, but none could defeat him. Mahishasur became unstoppable. Faced with no other option, the gods decided to pool their collective energies to create a force that could defeat him. That's how Goddess Durga came into existence, an embodiment of all their powers. She was fierce, powerful, and carried the weapons of all gods. Riding her lion, she took on Mahishasur in a battle. For 9 days and 9 nights, Durga fought Mahishasur, who constantly changed forms to confuse her. He took the shape of different animals, sometimes a lion, sometimes an elephant, and of course a buffalo, his most powerful form. But Durga was ready for him. With each transformation, she struck him down, weakening him with every blow. On the 10th day, Mahishasur, now in his buffalo form, charged at her in a final attempt to overpower her. But Durga was one step ahead. She pinned him down with her Trishul or trident and with one swift move beheaded him, ending his reign of terror once and for all. And this, my dear friends, is what Navratri celebrates. It's not just a festival about rituals or fasting. It's a celebration of Durga's triumph over Mahishasur, a victory of good over evil, of strength over arrogance, and of the divine feminine power. But here's where it really gets interesting. Mahishasur, as a demon, represents more than just a historical villain. He symbolizes the chaos, the negativity, and the challenges we all face in our lives. And Durga, she represents the power we all have inside us to overcome those challenges. Think about it. Don't we all have our own Mahishasurs? Maybe it's a stress from work, personal struggles, or that nagging voice in our head that makes us doubt ourselves. Mahishasur is the chaos in our lives that seems impossible to conquer. But Durga's story reminds us that we have the strength to fight back. During Navratri, people focus on celebrating, fasting, praying, and self-reflection. For me, it's also a time to think about how we can tap into our inner Durga to fight our battles. Each day of the Navratri represents a change, moving from fear and self-doubt towards strength and confidence. Just like Durga had to be resilient, focused, and relentless in her battle, we too need to persevere in our daily lives, whether it's dealing with work stress, personal setbacks, or even our own insecurities. Navratri teaches us to keep fighting, to stay strong, and believe in our power to overcome any challenge. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did so, do share your thoughts in the comments below. Now I will see you next time.